He's here, Gregory!
Who?
You're here!
Hi!
And we're celebrating our anniversary.
A year ago, we fell in love.
Isn't that amazing?
You know what? I'm going to
It's
start
been-
strong. Oh, hold on. Please hold. You know, I just have...
There we go. Such a gentleman. Such a gentleman. Our Valentine's kiss. A year ago. I met you on this
We met
set
here.
a year ago. It would not be a Valentine's special without having you here.
you.
Because we talk so much. I call it Real Talk with GZ. Real Talk with Gregory Zarian, because he tells you like it is and it's real. And today, we're going to talk about Valentine's Day. There is so much pressure for everybody, Gregory, but you brought some tips about a great Valentine's without breaking the bank.
I did, but I just want to do Valentine's Day in numbers. From a darker history, St. Valentine's Day emerged as a much sweeter holiday in the Middle Ages. It became a popular occasion to celebrate romance.
Oh.
Now, listen to these words.
Yeah.
Handmade cards were the currency of love, and eventually flowers were introduced into the fray. In the 19th century, ushered in factory-made cards. Thus, from Kansas City, Missouri, we have Hallmark cards, and Valentine's Day has never been the same. Now, this is Valentine's Day in numbers. The total amount Americans are expected to spend on Valentine's Day this year. What do you think?
Maybe 2 million? Am I off?
$18.9 billion.
What?
And just to break it down, the United States will spend $703 million on their pets. A few other numbers: 1.7 billion for candy, 2 billion for clothing, 2.1 billion on flowers, and let me just throw out there 4.8 billion on jewelry. Now,
Wow.
going to the extreme,
Wow.
66 million, the total number of hungry school-aged children across the globe who could be fed for up to 6 years.
That puts it into perspective.
Well, it does. And here's the, listen, God bless, buy Cujo a bone,
Yeah.
and he'll be fine.
Yeah, right?
And again, folks, if you haven't spent it, love the ones that you love.
Yeah.
You brought me in, again, to talk about how to celebrate the one that you love without breaking the bank.
Without breaking the bank. And again, amazing. So
Thanks.
let's start with your
Yes.
first one. And that's be creative.
What is that for you?
That is, use your mind. Don't, first of all, open up the wallet. Use your mind. Think of something unique. Think about something creative.
Same thing with you, Chad?
Yeah, oh, absolutely, 100%. It's more from like the heart and what I can contribute for just the dynamic of our relationship than it is dollar amount. I totally agree.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I'm afraid that the new generation is not even learning how to write. We're old enough to know what it is. When we were kids, we wanted that little Valentine's Day in that little paper bag. And now people are like, oh my gosh, I'm going to hit send on my Facebook, and I'm not saying don't do any of that, because to be thought of is to be thought of, and that's the beautiful thing. Pull out a card. Yes. Make a card. Yes. Go to a Michael's and get construction paper and scissors, and really put your heart into it. Have fun with it. Yeah. And if you're going to do something social media, for those of you that go, I don't know how to is be creative with your social media.
Yes.
It's called an e-card, and you add your name. That's not creative. That's just doing something very quick and fast. We want to be thought of. And here's one thing that I want to say too is Polaroid has come back out with brand new Polaroid cameras. And instead of doing the selfie, take a Polaroid of your of yourself and decorate it. Put something on the mirror in the bathroom, or in a coffee cup, or do something that looks like, wow, she took a moment to think of me.
Oh, I love that.
Because it means a lot more.
It does. It truly does. Be creative. I love that.
Okay, I just made myself emotional.
You did.
Like I was just thinking about how I can take my own Polaroid, put it up in my own coffee cup, and write, I love you. Which I probably do.
And we love you too. And we love you too.
Okay.
I love this one because you and I did this
We
together
did.
last year. And this is make an edible Valentine.
You were my edible, and you taste just like chocolate.
Ooh,
You know,
so
if you
did
scratch your screen, she's delicious. What I loved about the most, what we did, and I always like to do some research on, the links that work and don't work, and how I can always become better at what I do, is the reason why our anniversary a year ago about cookie making was so successful was we have a great rapport.
Yeah.
Look at us. Was we did something together.
We did it. It was fun, and we
made
created
cookies,
something.
and we had strawberries and chocolate, and we created something. Here's the thing, ladies, guys, and even young, anyone, if you don't know how to cook, learn to cook. Ask questions. If your partner knows how to cook, hey, you know what? Tell me what to get. Let's do this together. And in the realm of all of that, add a little bit of ambiance and make it fun. It doesn't have to be emotional suicide. You're doing it together, and Valentine's Day is about being together.
Oh, I like this next one. Get your sexy on.
Hashtag sexy, yeah. So here's the deal. It goes back to what I said earlier about getting creative and inventive. Do something sexy. There's a girlfriend of mine, and let me say this too, ladies, it's Valentine's Day. Don't just sit and wait and go, I hope he brings me flowers.
Yeah.
We want our sexy on, be it male, females, partners, do it. You know, a girlfriend of mine was saying at some point in her life that her marriage had a bit of a hiccup. And I said, go out, buy your husband a dress shirt. She said, well, why? Because she talked about the intimacy shifting and, well, he doesn't want to have sex with me. I'm like, well, what are you doing? Get off your ass and create something. So she went out, bought him a dress shirt, and she left Post-its. So when he walked in, she said, you know, take off your shirt. She then left another Post-it that said, you know, bring this glass of wine up. She then decided to do a few other things. And when he walked into the bedroom, she was standing in his dress shirt, in his favorite high heel shoes, and she looked at him and she said, do you want some of this?
Oh, I love it!
It was a night of sexy togetherness. Because we all wait for someone. Why do we have to wait? So guys, go out and buy tea lights. Take tea lights, light them, find, hey babe, when are you coming home? Take the tea lights and plant them as like a little treasure map. And leave fun little notes like turn the stereo on or hit play on your computer, bring a glass of wine, you know, put this on, take this off, and have a bath drawn. You know, get your sexy on, whatever that is. Or even, Shirley, even if it's pull out a board game. When was the last? And you have to make an agreement to turn off your phone, to turn off the computer, to turn off the TV. Valentine's Day is about being together.
Yes, absolutely.
Be together, people.
Yeah.
And if you don't turn your phone off, I'm going to come to your house and break it.
Turn it off, darn it.
So create
Turn it
sexy
off.
people.
Yes.
And it's not about reading something, it's about being together, remembering what that's like. And if you have to take one day to rekindle, because here's the thing, a lot of people think, oh, the loving's gone. It's not gone. You just let it go.
You just gotta light it. Just gotta relight it. Right,
Thank you.
Gregory?
It's Real Talk with Cheryl Lee as well.
And Gregory.
So let's relight that candle.
Let's do it.
Oh, and also candlelight. And we all look better in candlelight, I'm just saying.
And turn off the darn phone.
Damn it.
I like number 4. This is do something extra nice.
You know, and that's just, you know, guys, clean this, you know, make the coffee, make the bed. You know, hopefully that one day will turn into a habit. Because it shouldn't be one day that we love the ones that we're with. It should be every day. You know, if you know, call your mom, call someone in your life that you haven't talked to, and just go, hey, you know what? It's Valentine's Day. I love you, which will then turn into a habit. Because we want to take this intention of this one day, where $19 billion are spent on things that you buy. What about giving things that come from here?
Right. And Gregory, all these things, they cost nothing. All you have to do is put a little thought into it. And how beautiful. How beautiful.
Call your family, call someone you love. Even if it's and let me say this, it goes back to, it's me going back a little bit to social media. If you have to send a text or a tweet, you know, one of my best friendships is because I sent a Gerber daisy to someone via Twitter, and I said, hey, you know what, I really love the way you love your children, Kathy Wakili. It's about that, you know. So I'm not negating any of it, because there's some special moments to it. Just don't surround yourself in all of it. Do something special that'll make a difference.
That'll make a difference. And be remembered.
And be remembered. And pick up the dry cleaning, guys. Come on. Just because you're married doesn't mean she's your slave. Do the things that they do for you, do for someone else. And do it not because you have to, do it because you want to.
Yeah. And last but not least, celebrate you. Yay!
I gotta say, do you agree, Chad? You got to.
If I'm not being myself, then what can I give to you other than that, right?
You know, as I've said before on the show, like RuPaul says in his show Drag Race, if you don't love yourself, how can we love you? And what I said on that is, you know, there's a lot of us that are single.
Yeah.
There's a lot of us that are like this, whoa, whoa, am I not good enough? Am I not this enough? No, you're just great. So what I really feel would be lovely is to write yourself a love letter.
Oh.
Wake up in the morning and write yourself a love letter, just celebrating all the amazing things about you.
Yeah.
And then treat yourself to a really fun day. You know, as couples, I said, you know, get a foot massage or give yourself a massage.
Yep.
Well, then take yourself out for a massage. Take yourself out for a foot massage. Do something special for you.
Yeah.
Celebrate who you are, because when that Mr. or Mrs. Right comes into your world, you are ready to have them.
Yes.
A lot of people think, you know, I'm 50%, and when they come together, we're 50. Why not be 100%?
Absolutely.
When he or she is here.
Absolutely. And you know what is so funny?
Tell me.
You have said this to me before, is that
Yes.
you have to be the best you can be.
Well, why wouldn't you be?
And Gregory, it is so important. When you are
Thank
the
you.
best you, that's when you can be the best you for somebody else. And that's when the love comes in. That's when things happen. Because this quote is like going on in my head. And it goes something like this. I can't remember it word for word, but it's like, love yourself and the world will love you back.
That's true.
Isn't that so
Well,
true?
it's a vibration. You know, if you know, if you say, oh, I have no money, I have no money, I'm not working, I'm
Yeah.
not working, I'm not working, guess what? You have no money, you're not working.
Right.
If you sit down and say, I have all that I am meant to have at this moment.
Yep.
I am financially, emotionally, and mentally covered.
Yep.
At this moment, the universe and all the vibration, it hears you. It's also all about giving back too.
It is.
So,
and you're so good at that
thank
for
you.
spreading love.
Well, you have
Oh.
to. And it's the really important thing I want to just say. It's just one day does not mean, I would call my dad and say, hey, Papa, I love you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And he would say, you know, Gregory, for me, with my children, it's Valentine's Day every day.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
Because life is short.
It is.
And we forget to tell the ones we love how important they are, what they mean to us, and how much they matter.
Absolutely. That's another great, that can be our last point is every day. Make every day Valentine's Day.
Can we kiss again?
Yes. Oh, I know. Poor Chad's getting so jealous. I'll blow you one, Chad.
Oh,
Chad, I'm gonna do it for the guys.
Please, do it. Go,
I'm
go.
gonna take it for the team.
Anniversary kiss. Whoa.
This is pretty exciting because it's that whole anticipation thing that's
Right, building up.
just because it can be right there, but it's just like. Oh. And how does my behind look? Okay.
Happy anniversary,
You
happy
too, my
Valentine's
sweet.
Day. But I'm not letting you go yet because you look so darn hot.
Thank you.
What on earth are you wearing?
Oh, my favorites. Okay. First of all, you all know my obsession, Mr. Turk. Thank you. If you want to say it again, you can.
So hot.
So hot. My pants are, and you know what, Shirley? It's Valentine's Day, and I'm gonna unzip for you. What?
Chad, are you sweating?
Chad,
Yeah, I can't even tell.
Parents, leave them.
Get Chad real
Close your
quick.
eyes. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, Chad.
Okay.
I'll do it. I'll do it more like this.
Oh my God.
Are you serious?
What?
Oh,
Mr. Turk.
oh my God.
Mr. Turk.
Trina Turk, your husband kicks ass.
Look at
My obsession, Mr. Turk. Double monk suede loafers that you can wear yearly. John Varvatos, Bonobos, and as you know, my favorite lenses by LA Eyeworks.
Eyeworks.
And I want to say one thing too. I just got to do a real quick plug because I love all these people. Is also taking a moment to do something special.
Yeah.
One of my dearest friends, Elizabeth Lyons, makes personalized jewelry. So this says, don't think, just do. The one that came off earlier were my best friend's initials on a gold band, and he passed away. They're affairs of the heart.
Yeah.
Make everything an affair of the heart.
It is so special.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you,
handsome.
who are you
Do
rocking?
you like? I wore this just for you.
Well, you look sassy and sexy in red.
This is from Kiona. Red dress from Kiona. It was something we've got to talk about later because I heard that
Yes.
men love women in a red dress, but women don't like women in a red dress. Conversation for next show.
Interesting.
Gregory Zarian, yay!
Thank you for having me.
Please remember his tips, everybody. They cost nothing, but they mean everything.
Go